My name is Abdalla Zarroug, and I'm a pediatric surgeon at Children's Hospital and Medical Center. I'm the Department Chief of Pediatric Surgery here. At the same time, I'm also Professor of Surgery and the Division Chief of Pediatric Surgery at UNMC, which is the University of Nebraska Medical Center. So there's something very unique about the Children's Hospital here in Omaha. It is the only children's hospital in the state of Nebraska. And the ability to really make a difference in families and children's lives really comes as a culmination of all of the experts and the investment that's been made. And it's just a real privilege to be a part of that. I mean, I happen to be a pediatric surgeon, that's my expertise. But to be a small little wheel that makes everything turns for the family, that just is able to help them along the journey and be able to provide the care that's needed. More so than anything else, to see that journey go from start to finish and be a part of that, it's a real privilege, and that can best be done in a children's hospital that's dedicated to providing the most complex care for children. Oftentimes, when a family has to come to terms with the fact that an operation needs to get performed on their child, that's something that's very emotionally traumatic. And what they need is the very best care, but that's not enough. What they need is the very best care for them and for their family and for their child. And every single child is genuinely unique. Their circumstances are different. It's a patient, it's a family that really needs the entire experience and the entire patient journey to fit their needs. And the ability to do that really centers around not just the expertise, but the compassion surrounding the physicians and the nurses and the other specialists that provide that care for that patient to focus on that child. And having the unfortunate experience of having my own children having multiple operations, you really get to feel what the parents are feeling. That for them this is very difficult, that for them, that you as a surgeon may have done this 100 times, but for them it really is the first time. And so to be able to meet their needs specifically and uniquely for their child is really what we are trying to offer here. And you get to make a small but significant difference in their lives in making that experience just a little bit better. When I was in college, I went to Brown University. I was basically trying to explore what kind of academic disciplines I would enjoy, and I ended up doing an economics degree, but along the way my father got quite a bit ill, and for a summer I was with him when I saw physicians essentially save his life. And I know it was an emotional response, but it felt like what they did for myself and for our family and for my father was special. They delivered really excellent care in a very compassionate manner, and I figured, this might be something that I wanted to explore, and that's what I did. I ended up volunteering in an emergency room to see, was this emotional response something that I can do for the future? And every single minute of it confirmed exactly what I wanted to do, and that was to help other people through being a physician. And then the journey along that was just more of an exploration of what I thought I can really help other people, just to make a difference and to make an impact. And so I wanted to I went to medical school at Cornell University in Manhattan, in New York, and decided to do surgery. I just knew that that was the most amount of change that I could make as a physician, because surgeons are not only just operators that operate, but they need to know the medical background. And so I think of myself and others as physicians that do procedures. And then I went to Mayo Clinic for general surgery. It was fantastic. I did 1 year of research over there, and when I started operating on children on my pediatric surgery rotation, it just kind of changed me. I felt like you could make an impact, not just for now, but if you make an impact on someone that's 4 years old and you help save their life or you help them along, then for the next 80 years you help make that change. And I just wanted to combine all those features together and ended up getting into pediatric surgery. So I went to Emory in Atlanta for my pediatric surgical fellowship. I was very busy, very complex. It was excellent training. And then I went back to the Mayo Clinic and was a an attending or consultant in pediatric surgery there. And again, that confirmed that that was the best way I thought that I could make a change in people's lives.